Guys, here's the finishing touch of my Lomien noodles. And there it is. See how colorful it is? Beautiful. And I put a lemon. So good with lemon. There you go. I hope you enjoy these vlogs. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. May God bless everyone and be safe. Thank you again for watching. Love you guys. Hi guys, it's me, Masira Naluto. Today's vlog is I'm cooking Lomien. Yes, I'm cooking Lomien. And the noodles that I'm using right now is spaghetti noodles. It's like this one. Spaghetti noodles, except we can buy a Chinese, the Lomien noodles in the Asian store, but I'm using this either thin or thick. Dalawa lang po yan. You can use two, either the thick one or the small one. So what I did is I boiled the noodles, and I use one box. I use 1 box of noodles. If you are in the US, this is the noodles right here. It's the spaghetti noodles. So you can use this one or you can use the thick one. Either one, it's okay. So what I did is I boiled the spaghetti just like you're boiling spaghetti. So this is the spaghetti that I boiled. And what I do with this, after I boil the spaghetti, I put a cold water, rinse it with the cold water, and that's what happened. But after I did that, I put 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to make it has a flavor in it and make it different and make little colors on the spaghetti noodles. Yeah, for Lomien. So what I'm going to do is added this coloring this one. I'm going to add this later, and I'm not trying to promote this brand, but it's a good kind of a sweaty to use. And I'm going to put this to make the color, but that will be later on. Okay, so I will show it to you. So now here's our ingredients. We have a shrimp. This shrimp is probably half pound of shrimps. And we have sugar, half teaspoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Like I always said, I always put a little sugar to make it a little sweeter. This is a red pepper, green onions, scallions, and we have onions. Half of that onions, it's a whole onions, but I only put half. And we have the green pepper. We have the soy sauce, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, which I will not put that all of it until I see the color also, because I already put soy sauce. I just put that so I can put on a little bowl. So, and I have a little pepper. Like I said, I always like a little spicy. And here's some little chicken. I only have cooked up that chicken because I don't want to wait too long to show it. And it's only it's a one thigh legs, and I only just shredded it and just used the meat. So we have garlic also. That garlic is 1 tablespoon of garlic, and we have chicken stock, very little also, just a little bit, because this Lomien don't need juice so much, just to make it like little juicy, little creamy, but that's not like too much soup like that. No, it's not. So, and this is our vegetable. We have 2 carrots that I use for this, and it's already shredded. I shredded, and the cabbage, and we have green beans right here. And I put oyster sauce for my Lomien, and I'm using oil and a little sesame oil combined. So that's my ingredients, and of course black pepper. You can't go wrong with black pepper. Black pepper is 1 tablespoon. The more the better. Yes, and I will show you again and to cook all these ingredients. By the way, guys, I put oil, 1 tablespoon oil on these noodles to make it not dry, because once you take it out and from the water, it will dry after you drain it. So you have to put oil so make it not so sticky. So guys, here's the pan that I'm gonna start right now, and I put right there, yeah, 1/4 cup of oil. Ayan. That's what I use is oil first. The sesame oil is I'm going to put later on. It's just to make a little taste of oil differently. So here was the next ingredients that I'm going to put now is onion. Right there, onions. Like I always said, I always put onions first so it doesn't get burned. Okay. Onions, red onions. I always use red onions, but that's up to you guys. If you want yellow onions, white onions, it's up to you guys. That's just I like to use red onions because it has a little sweet taste. So now we saute a little bit until a little brown. Okay, so now we need to put the garlic. Let's turn it down a little bit, the fire. I think it's too high. See how fast it is to get burned if you put the garlic right away. Now, I will put the chicken. Okay, the chicken to make it brown a little bit. I only put a little bit chicken is because I just want to have a flavor of chicken, but not too much of meat. Not too much of meat. I have more on vegetables. Yeah, this is with shrimp. Yeah, and you, like I always said, you can always put whatever you want to use of meat, what kind of meat, it's up to you. You can cook also without the meat. If you are vegetarian, you don't need a meat, that's fine. It will still taste good. But the secret of that is to use a Knorr cubes. Knorr cubes will make it tasty without meat, even though there's no meat. So, but the ingredients are all the same except for meat. Yes, if you are vegetarian, you can make this. It's the same ingredients except the meat. Okay? So now we just wait a little bit to get brown. Oh, hi guys, by the way, I forgot to put this. This time, because I'm out of the Korean seasonings I'm talking about, I'm using this one. this one. It's Nor cube. I'm putting this when I put all the ingredients. Okay, and I will show it to you. Now here's our sauteed chicken. Now it's brown now. Now we're going to put the shrimp. I'm putting the shrimp now. Yeah. Hey, you guys, the shrimp, later on, don't cook too long. Don't cook too long because it's going to be chewy. Overcooked, it's like it gets smaller and the taste will be like chewy. You don't want cooked. You want to have a little juice on the shrimp. Little bit, not too overcooked. Yeah, so right now I'm flipping it right now. And later on, what I'm going to do is take out the shrimp. Take out a little bit the shrimp. Later on, because I don't want overcooked, because I still have other seasoning to put. And I don't want to overcook. So right now, let's just make it a brown a little bit. Just a little bit. Now we're putting a garlic. Sorry. Black pepper. Half tablespoon po. Yan. Tansyado ko na po ito. I already know how much. Like I said, black pepper is good. If you like a lot of black pepper, to make it a little spicy, that'll be good. That will be good. Now I'm putting the Knorr flavor. There you go. You see how I put? I'll be extending the camera. So you just put that to make it tasty. All right there. Now I'm going to take out the shrimp. Now I'm going to put this pepper. Don't finish it because you will put that on top to make it look nice. I always do that because I want my food to look very delicious. Yeah, very delicious. So that's put that one. And you put the little bit of this onions, this scallion, just a little bit, and I will put the rest on top of this for later. Right there. And now I put the soy sauce right here. So I only put little bit, even though I put a measuring cup. I just want to make sure it's not too much of soy sauce. Like I said, I already put soy sauce on a spaghetti noodles. So that's why I cannot put too much. But if you taste it and you know it's not enough, then you put it again. It's better not enough, then you can always add it later. So the next ingredients I'm putting right now is carrots. And I wash my hand, by the way. shredded. I shredded this myself. Yeah. You see how very thin. Now you just added a scoop. Very colorful. Very, very colorful. Beautiful. And then the green beans. When you cook noodles with the pancit, don't overcook or Lomien. Don't overcook your vegetable because it tastes good when it's crunchy. Overcook the texture, it doesn't taste right. To me, that's my opinion. It's always better because if you only cook a half cook, don't overcook. It's crunchy. It's crunchy. And you know, your carrots, you eat it raw anyway. If you guys like to eat carrots, you can eat carrots raw. So it's all good, right? So don't be cooking over. And the green beans also. But the green beans, a little bit, just a little bit longer, but not like really overcooked. So I put this first, I kind of add a little bit of the cabbage, but don't worry. It'll be okay. So, we'll just wait. Okay, here's the next is cabbage. I like a lot of cabbage. And I don't like overcooked with cabbage also. So, and when you have a Lomien, you had to have a color, and that's why I'm putting that sweaty to make it colorful. Yes, colorful. But even though they have a soy sauce, it's still good to put a colorful sweaty. Look at how really looks good, and it smells good. Okay, so we just wait a little bit. I'll put the cornstarch later on when everything is together. Yeah, when all of it is together in the pan. Now guys, what I'm going to do is transfer this to the plate or dish because I cannot mix that with the noodles. That's why I have to move it, and you will see how I'm going to do it. Okay guys, so I transferred to the other to the plate, and now this is what I'm going to put now. Oh, I mean on the bowl, I'm sorry. Here I'm going to put sesame oil, and I only put a little bit to make it, that's it. Just very little to make it taste different, because sesame oil has a very smell very good, tastes good. Now I'm putting you see the noodles that I put on top of the shrimp. I put on top of these noodles. Now I'm putting all of this. Yeah, see, I don't mix the vegetable. So here, so I'm stirring it right now. I separated. See, I put the sesame oil with the shrimp. Now I'm putting the coloring. You see how I put the coloring? Okay. 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. And the coloring, it's okay if how much you're supposed to. The main thing is really is to put a color on noodles. Yeah. Color, to put color in the noodle. You see how that color, that mixing it? Yeah. The coloring has no taste really. It's just like a coloring. To me, it's just a coloring. And it's a food coloring. It's not like it's coloring like you can't eat it. You see, you have to really... Okay. Really mix it to make it even. Yeah, you see that? The difference? The difference. Now I'm going to put half of this vegetable that I cook. Yeah, and half of this because the rest of this I'm putting on top to make it like delicious. You have to turn it down. You see how? Now I'm going to put the... Let's get right for it. I'm going to put the... what do you call this? There. Cornstarch. Cornstarch. I'm so sorry. There. The cornstarch is making it creamy. Okay, making it creamy. And don't forget the... right here, I put that just a little bit first. The chicken broth. Man, you know what? It's too early in the morning in here, and I don't have a breakfast. I don't have a lunch, so my brain is not functioning right. But I know how to cook. My husband is laughing. You know, when you're hungry, you ever notice when you're cooking and you were trying to remember what you put in, what in it. You can't even open up your mouth because you forgot what you're gonna say. Oh man, oh man. So put more. Don't be afraid. So I just transfer in here because I still have a cornstarch here that needs to be milked. There. Okay, because you don't want to be dry either, you know. Have you noticed something that's very, very dry? And but not soupy either. So you see how see, a little creamy, a little juicy. See, that's how it's come out. So it's like a Lomien, the noodles, because usually they're using Lomien noodles. Really, it's a little thicker, round, but this one is almost like a spaghetti. Hey, if you don't have any noodles like that, if you have a spaghetti, why not? And look at the color. It's almost the same. Yeah, you can use that. And they're really expensive too. And there's one lady was in the store. And she was trying to buy, but she doesn't know what kind of noodle. I said, do you use spaghetti? I said, yeah, well, I tell you what. Try spaghetti noodles because it almost like Lomien and they're very expensive. So he said, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then she asked my phone number, and then I gave phone number, and she said, oh my gosh, you're right, it is good. So hey, why not? If you can save money, why not? So Hey guys, now I put the sugar because I tasted it, and like I said, I have to put the sugar. Yeah, don't worry because this the Lomien is supposed to be a little sweet, a little sweet. Because when I tasted, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, something missing." So you have to put the sugar on. There. Yeah. And then you put a little bit of this sauce that I have. Like I said, it's an option. You want to put more. You want to put just enough. And that's it. I already tasted this, the Lomien. I already tasted it. See how it is. If it's enough seasoning, but that's it. So guys, here's the finishing touch of my Lomien. How to cook Lomien, and here it is. And the rest of the vegetable earlier is I put on top of it, and then I put a lemon. See, when you eat like this, put a lemon, it's so good. So, so, so delicious. So that's my finishing touch. And I hope you enjoy and you like watching my vlogs. And thank you so much. And it's everyone who watch my vlogs, watch my staying and watching my vlogs, subscribing and likes and share. Thank you so much, and everyone. God bless, and hope I share. I hope that you enjoy my food. Thank you. God bless everyone. It's Masiramun Naluto.